This wasn't just another celebrity headline, it was Lamar Odom, a name millions know from NBA championships, reality TV, and some of the most dramatic highs and lows in recent pop culture memory. So when news broke that he was arrested for driving under the influence in Las Vegas, again, the reaction was immediate and intense. Early on Saturday morning, January 17, 2026, the 46-year-old former NBA star was pulled over by Nevada authorities and booked on a misdemeanor DUI charge, and that was only the beginning. Court records also show Odom was cited for driving more than 41 miles per hour over the posted limit, and for failing to maintain his lane. For some, that sequence of events might sound like just another traffic incident. But for fans and critics alike, it hit differently, because Lamar Odom's life has been shaped in public by struggle, resilience, and survival. Even before this latest arrest, his name has been tied to some of the most harrowing moments in recent celebrity history. Back in 2013, Odom faced a DUI charge in California, a case that resulted in probation, fines, and an alcohol education program when he accepted a no-contest plea. That episode was an early sign of trouble, but nothing compared to what came 2 years later. In 2015, Odom's life literally hung in the balance. Found unconscious at a legal brothel in Nevada, he suffered multiple seizures, 6 strokes, and several heart attacks. His heart stopped twice before medical teams managed to bring him back. Doctors placed him on life support after his kidneys ruptured and his lungs collapsed. That near-death experience became a defining moment in the public's understanding of Odom's fight with addiction. He later wrote about it in his 2019 memoir Darkness to Light, and periodically opened up about his recovery journey in interviews and documentaries. So when this recent arrest happened in Las Vegas, the same city tied to his darkest days, many people didn't just see a DUI charge. They saw a long, painful pattern. On social platforms, reactions were raw and emotional. Some expressed sadness, wishing Lamar well and hoping this was just a slip on a rough road. Others were blunt, reminding him of how lucky he was to survive in the first place. And that split in reactions tells you something about the narrative surrounding him. To longtime followers, Lamar has often felt like a personification of second chances. A once elite athlete who tasted fame, battled addiction, lost his way, nearly died, and fought back in the public eye. But survival doesn't erase struggle. For many, this arrest signaled that some battles are never truly behind you. Legally, the case is just beginning. Court records show Lamar is scheduled to appear in a Nevada court on March 17, 2026 to face the DUI and traffic violations. Until then, details remain sparse. Law enforcement hasn't released his blood alcohol results yet, and representatives for Odom haven't publicly commented. What complicates this story further is how Odom's past has always been intertwined with public perception. He's not just a former athlete, he's a figure whose struggles have played out in reality TV episodes, social media discussions, memoir pages, and courtroom records. His marriage to reality star Khloe Kardashian, and the highly publicized recovery after his 2015 emergency meant that every setback became amplified in the court of public opinion. His supporters often point to his honesty about addiction and recovery, noting that he has spoken openly about his need for help, something many people never do. Others argue that public figures have a responsibility to learn from past mistakes and make better choices in the spotlight. Online, those differing viewpoints fueled passionate debates, with some hopeful that Lamar will use this moment as a wake-up call, and others skeptical about whether real change is possible without sustained support and accountability. Whether this arrest becomes a turning point or just another chapter in Lamar's complicated story, one thing is clear. It's reignited the conversation about how society views addiction, recovery, and personal responsibility, especially when those struggles are played out on a very public stage. At 46, Lamar Odom has seen the highest highs and lowest lows that fame can bring. From championship banners to life-threatening hospital rooms, he's lived a story that few people can truly comprehend. Now back in custody and facing court in March, the world is watching once more, waiting to see whether this latest chapter leads to healing, accountability, or something else entirely.